Hello everyone, and welcome back. We're here with Duelists after a bit of a long break. I'm here with Greasy Goose, and we're ready to head right into game here. Hubscoa versus Missile Fort. What can you tell me about these two players, especially since it's Season 2 and one of them is hovering a very different character?
I have no idea. We're gonna find out.
Oh, well, sounds good. Swiss round 1. 5 rounds of Swiss. Top 8 make it out, and we have around 25 entrants, give or take.
Yeah, it's 25. Yep, that's the number.
Well, we'll see how it goes here. Hubscoa, we've seen Hub on this Saffron many times, so we know exactly what to expect here. But Perilla, has Missile Fort been really playing this character?
You know, I wasn't expecting this at all. Usually Missile Fort plays the Riva, and now we're seeing Missile Fort on the Perilla. I haven't seen them play this this character too much, so we'll have to see. Both of us are gonna learn as we go along here. Throwing out the Fire Breath, getting caught in the root, avoiding the Spear Wave as well. Very nice.
Yeah. So far, Hubscoa has been pretty evasive, but both players unable to really connect something big. The Spear Wave, though, will get the first decent chunk of damage, but returned right back. What a nice string by Missile Fort there.
Yeah, it's very nice. Going into the minigun for that shield damage. That's going to be offline for a while. Getting caught in the K-Wave. Inverter canceling a bit of the combo there from Missile Fort. HP counts are relatively even.
Getting caught by the Spear Wave does hurt, though, and that's the majority of Hubscoa's lead, but at the moment has a full hand to play with. But Missile Fort connecting the Shear and getting a bit of chip back, but still Hubscoa just playing this chip damage playstyle right now and still somewhat in the lead here.
Yeah, that's the thing with Hubscoa's Spear Wave gameplay. It really puts a clock on you, and you really need to get the damage out before you inevitably die to the 3 hits of the Spear Wave.
Yeah, well, Hubscoa trying to stall this one out here. 17 health remaining, 11 health remaining on Missile Fort. Staying alive just barely, but Hubscoa is getting into some dangerous territory with the inverter, with the slash, and Hubscoa will take the first game here.
Okay. So if you are not aware of the Season 2 new characters, this is a new one. It is Perilla. She is a little spider girl, little spider maid girl, and when she throws out her weapon, she dashes in and throws out a little web. If she picks up the web, she regains mana. And if the enemy walks onto the web, then they get rooted. And then Perilla's sub-weapon is a 3-hit laser, or I believe it's 3 hits. And it does no damage, but it does hit stun, and then it pulls enemies towards her. So you can get some really nasty combos and loops with those two things going on.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And getting the 8 tile away hit there is Missile Fort. Trying to get a little bit back into the lead, but it's still once again Hubscoa who is managing to stack up these spears and consistently just catch Missile Fort.
Yeah, that was a great catch too on the W1 there. It is like a move like Step Slash or Celesti's Fair Frozen. There is a bit of risk involved with dashing forward like that, and Hubscoa capitalized perfectly.
Oh, and catching Missile Fort pressing a card there means that Hubscoa getting even more damage, but takes damage despite using Rush there. A tiny bit of mistiming means that Missile Fort 1 hit away from taking this one. Gotta be very careful, but the Spear Wave Inverter, such a good card for Hubscoa so far in this set.
Yeah, incredible layering there. If Missile Fort get hits with the inverter like he did, then it's the perfect spacing for Spear Wave to be very deadly. Usually, if you're seeing Spear Wave in their hand, you want to be as far away as possible, and inverter completely inverts that kind of situation.
Completely different character coming out here from Missile Fort, the Violet. And a bit of an interesting deck, too, to pair with the Violet, actually. What is this?
Okay, Spear Wave on the other side as well. Okay. Very interesting stuff here. Usually when you think of Violet, you think of those giant, like 50, 60 damage combos that that players like Shokes and Mikkel like to do.
This does seem like a pretty different flavor we're seeing here, but Hubskoa looking pretty comfortable against it because a lot of this is just trying to set up, trying to hit those big damage moves, and Hubskoa, when given time, is looking pretty nice. Dodges away, doesn't take the big damage there, and the game once again being kept very, very even.
Yeah, a lot of interesting cards on Missile Fort's side, especially with Fadeaway. A really difficult card to use as it's not only just a 4-way, but you also teleport to a completely different tile. So really hard to aim in neutral. And usually it's only characters like Shopkeeper that will use that card, because she has a weapon that will make it easier to hit the Fadeaway. Down to 3 of shield though, so potential shield break incoming. One option off the table, basically for Hub.
Yeah, dangerous spot here. Good dodge by Missile Fort, but 6 health is not a lot to stay alive with here. One opening from Hubskoa could close out this set in 3-0 fashion. Looking for an opening here. Missile Fort needs to be so careful. Dodging away in the back row, still staying alive. But one more hit could be the end as the Spear Wave does approach the rush. The mix-up, the pull is what does it for Hubskoa, taking the set 3-0.
Yeah, very smooth gameplay from Hub, just completely playing his game. And yeah, that is round 1. So we will look into the future here.
Oh, it looks like Coca Kiwi has arrived.
Coca has arrived, yes. Unfortunately, Newbie probably still napping. So it is just that match that we have to finish. And then we will get into the second round here. It looks like everything's pretty much as planned according to the seeding. For example, Shell taking it over Cryo Crits, Papa over Val, Numbers over Grellian, Glad versus ABS, and so on. We had a few DQs at the start. I think a bit of a confusion at the timing of the event. But yeah, the last match is Coca Cube and Hypertoe, which will be happening off stream. And then we can look to round 2 here.
Yeah, so looking at what we have on the screen right now, any surprising results? Anything that you are not expecting, or is this everything according to plan here?
Yeah, I think mostly according to Keikaku here. Yeah, honestly, I want to be surprised about the character choices too, but I think mostly the players playing their mains as expected, judging from the what has been inputted in. Actually, Rooney playing the gunner here. I remember like peeking into Duelist chat, and then Rooney talking about how this character has grown on him. Something that he hasn't really been playing since he started the game all that time ago, but now he's really getting into that character, and now being able to 3-0 Sandwich Master with it. No easy feat, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and some new characters too, right? Fungi on the Terrible, it looks like.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully we can see Terrible there. Quite the menace in previous tournaments actually. I remember Windfall having a pretty meta deck that I don't know if people have solved it yet, but it's still quite the menace if we haven't seen it today.
Well, looking into further rounds, in 5-round Swiss, what's the estimate for top 8 making it out?
Ooh, I don't know. I think it's a lot easier because usually for Swiss recommendations, usually with this amount of players, you'd only have a top 4. So there's quite a larger amount of margin of error. So I'm thinking X2s could even get into top 8 here, or potentially even an X3.
Okay, so
Uh,
I'm looking. I clicked on the calculator website, and
oh yeah, yeah.
some players at 3 and 2 will make it, and some
Hmm.
won't.
Yeah, yeah.
4 and 1 does guarantee you, and of course 5 and 0 does as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the later rounds play out.
Yeah. Sandwich Master asking in chat, is the tiebreaker game wins? I believe that's how I set it up. I can confirm it right now. The tiebreaker rules are, first is total sets won, of course. Then is game win percentage. Actually, I'm doing it a little bit of a card game style here. I do have opponent set win percentage as the third tiebreaker, in case we have to go to that. And then finally head to head. Okay. Coca announcing that they are done and we can go right into round 2. Do you have any matchups here that you would like to see?
I kind of am a little bit interested in that Varia matchup. Actually, no. I'm even more interested in the perp numbers matchup, actually.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we'll do that up. Oh my god, purple doesn't have the Exodus tag.
Right. Well, Perp, a very infamous player. You mentioned the shopkeeper earlier on, and that is exactly what is being specialized in by this particular player. And on the other side, numbers. One of the most invested people into duelists.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, numbers has been around for a long time, to be honest. Is an alpha tester. I think started around the same time I did. Maybe just like 4 to 5 months off from when I started, but yeah, he's been in the mix for a long time. And it's always fun to see his gameplay cuz I think he's truly a pioneer of the character of Terra.
Well, we'll get right into game. Not much delay. I'm not the cause of it. So, head right into it. Perf versus numbers. And we are seeing that ESL profile icon right there.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff there. Yeah, numbers was a Code S participant. Very impressive to get to that high of a level. I'm not sure if he started from Code A or Code B, but yeah. But yeah, here we go. Actually, numbers on the Perla as well. It is a very popular character due to her crazy combo potential. And numbers has a deck definitely suited for that here. Looking to get a K-Wave, get them into the front with K-Wave, and then just find the whole deck, blast that whole deck into their face.
Perp actually, bit of a different site, but still the same big damage there. Oh, a bit of cross-continent lag, unfortunately, as the game slows down. K-Wave hit stepped away from by numbers, and oh no, this one's especially bad here.
Yep, big spike here.
Uh-oh. Well, it
Looks like numbers is gonna restart that game.
That's a little unfortunate, but it is what happens sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Big numbers has to like maybe plug in his Ethernet cord or something.
Well, that won't take too long. But Perp, bit of a different face in the deck from what I remember, right? I don't remember some cards in that deck that I saw, especially the big one at the end. The Warp Rays. Not something that I've seen Perp use too much.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's true. I think that's a new addition here. Also, Swallow Spear and Study. I think those are two supporting cards that she wasn't using before. Swallow Spear definitely interesting too because usually Mana Catch is usually just a choice when you're looking for a potion that just restores mana. Swallow Spear does give you like I think one more mana after you have all the spears, but it is a little slower, so a bit more punishable.
Yeah, I guess Perp is fine with taking that time to ramp, especially with a deck like this, you know. But the combos are coming out. Numbers getting a good 18 there, making sure not to get hit by the guillotine. But the Warp Rays, that's a lot of damage.
That is a day one setup right there. Mine into a Warp Rays. Oh my gosh. I remember the old days when Papa Gurgle would hit me 3 times in one match with that kind of setup too.
It's a setup that's so day one that I think people have forgotten about it by now.
Yeah, you know what? Warp Rays is still a scary card, and you know, you do have to be standing in certain positions to be able to properly dodge it.
Speaking of scary, though, I was about to say the Numbers combo is scary, but Perp, one good hit away from taking this first game, but the combo coming through, not quite connecting, still alive. Perp, and will get caught by the Bouncing Blade. Well played by Numbers to stay calm.
Yeah, great stuff there. Gonna start with the game 1 there. And yeah, I do want to talk about that mash from Numbers there at the end. Like, he did need the K-Wave, but he had to go through a few cards to do it, and thankfully they all caused hit stun, and while Perp was shielded, it still managed to find the time, and she couldn't hit step out of it.
Oh, another Warp Ray setup. K-Wave into a little bit more extra credit, and this game Perp's off to a massive start, and Perp with the lead might be the scariest player of all time.
Yeah, usually is Perp in the back, you know, down back, and then she has to like claw her way back with big damage. But if she's the one with the HP lead, then she just has a lot more time to have the perfect setup or have the perfect card setup or hand rather.
Oh, and that will do it. The guillotine coming through to end the second game in very quick fashion in the favor of Perp, and it looks like Numbers swapping to the Shiso, and Shiso has gone through a lot of mini reworks in the history of Duelists of Eden. And what's going on this time with Shiso?
Alright, so this time he's not reloading his gun at all ever. In fact, he only has 6 bullets that he can use. He can only use for the entire match. So if you're a Guilty Gear fan, it's very Johnny-esque with his coins. The bullets are a laser, and they do a big chunk of damage, 5 damage each shot, and they're very fast, and it's very easy to create great big combos out of it. But as I said, it's only 6 bullets, so if they don't hit or they don't fully kill the character, then you're left with a pretty chumpy slash attack to use as your weapon. And the sub weapon is like this other chunky kind of move that puts you into the middle, hits the top and bottom, and then drags the character down into the middle. And so yeah, if you run out of bullets, then you have a lot less area control in the match.
Oh no, the connection might have run out of steam here, but from what you're describing and what I'm seeing, the new Shiso does seem like a very cool character, and oh well, this match is looking a little doomed from the network connection.
Another spike. Unfortunate, but maybe we'll see a swap here. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe we'll have to do some voodoo here.
Well, we'll see if well, it usually fixes it, right? The side swap, a bit of magic when it comes to this game.
Yeah. So yeah, Numbers deck for Shiso actually pretty out of there, to be honest. Looking mostly just to all in on Step Blaze and Salamander. with some movement techniques with shadow shift, just like that.
Ooh. Oh, really went for a juicy combo there, but couldn't quite get to confirm it. Couldn't quite get the connection, and the delayed K-Wave actually connects from Perp, and that's a lot of early damage to equalize, but the gunshots are coming out from Numbers, and I'm starting to see that damage potential on this Shisa deck.
Ooh. Catches Numbers out of his spot dodge, actually. Really hard to do that in this game, but yeah. Chunks a big 21 into it.
Oh, Purple's going for a bit of a hard read.
Yeah, just a bit of brain lag on reading the K-Wave in her hand there. If she hit that K-Wave, that surely would have been game, but here we are, still here in game 3. Ooh, big combo there.
Oh, but the warp rays again. They come in handy for Perp when you least expect them. So much area coverage.
Yeah, if you like really don't want to get hit by warp rings, you just have to like hug the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, then it covers so much area and it's like really hard to spot dodge on reaction. Potentially even like impossible to react to on reaction. To react to once it comes out.
Yeah, it's looking a little scary here for Numbers though. The early lead has vanished. The gunshots are there though. Trying to find a combo starter perhaps, but the lag has returned. The mine. Oh,
what a save! Potentially.
Well,
wow, another save on for Numbers' part.
This game's probably gonna get reset if I had to guess.
A little cooked, yeah, it's a little cooked. Usually if there's lag like this, okay. Sometimes if there's lag spikes like this, sometimes players will just wait it out because you know they don't want to reset the game. They don't want to reset the progress. But yeah, maybe Numbers is gonna try and restart the match, or restart his PC again. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to just wait for that to happen. Well, see what happens when he comes back. This has been a pretty close one so far.
Yeah, for sure. I think some strategical errors with like the amount of warp rays being hit, but otherwise, yeah, very close game so far. I think both players definitely have the skill to like take it in either way, but Perp is up by 1, and yeah, she only needs one more game to win. And I think in a lot of scenarios, she does have the upper hand. It's been looking like.
Yeah, and Perp's historically been a player who really focuses on the mental stack, right? Making you so scared or occupied with thinking about something that you get hit. I think Warp Rays really does play into that game plan quite well, and that's why we're seeing it be hit quite a bit in a relatively high pressure environment, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see Numbers' hand here. Not gonna have the step blaze. He does have 8 cards, which gives him the statistical best probability of this combo kind of happening.
41 damage. Looking like Perp out here, except it's Shiso, a different flavor, and still 3 bullets left in the chamber. Ready to go for a little bit more damage. Interrupting here, but taking so much. Getting caught on the spot dodge with the guillotine. And it's almost like a forgotten memory as Perp brings Numbers down to critical health.
Yeah, this is really scary now for Numbers, but he has a good opening. Misses the minigun, unfortunately. And he shadow steps right into the warp rays. Unfortunate there.
Unfortunate.
A quick kind of ending considering the lag spikes there. It just ended just like that.
But well played by Perp, right? The massive damage from Numbers, but Perp didn't flinch at all, you know, answered right back and was explosive on the other end.
Yes. Yeah, great gameplay from Perp as well, yeah. Okay, We have one more match happening in round 2, but I just had to see what fuck guy messaged me. Yeah, okay. So it is okay to DQ him for this match. And we just have one more match to complete round 2, and then yeah, we're gonna go into round 3.
Yep, and that last match is Grelian versus. Okay, well the round's over. Well, we're heading into the next round. All right, well, this round's a little bit interesting. There are a lot of very interesting matchups in this one, actually.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, as we get closer into the final rounds, it's only gonna get closer and closer because of people having similar set scores. And honestly, I want to see Rooney and Shaw Minha. Would love to see that matchup if I could.
Yeah, I'm so down for that matchup. I have not seen either of these players play in a while, and it's not because of the players, it's because of me. It's because I've been gone, but this looks like an incredibly hype matchup. Do you have any like predictions or guarantees for the characters coming out in this one?
Oh, I have no guarantee. Well, I know Shaw is going to play Harissa for sure. That's just like his main character. Been his main character. Well, it should have been his main character day 1, but during the alpha test, Harissa wasn't available as a character, so had to play Violette. But yeah, that's been his character for a long time now. Rooney going into the Gunner, as we said earlier in this broadcast, he's been warming up to this character quite a bit, and is looking to see how well that character will do in the competitive stage. And so, what I wanted to bring up was this matchup is not only rare, but rare in the competitive sense, since Rooney is often reluctant to play in tournaments. Just not his vibe. Prefers the rank mode or playing matchmaking. And so, it is a rare treat to see him in a tournament. So, interested to see if this will be different from the usual skirmishes online.
Yeah, and both these players 2-0, right? So a win here would be absolutely huge on the path to top 8. It would make their path very, very nice, as they would then have a lot less pressure on their shoulders. But this is going to be an interesting matchup. I think Rooney, we've always known them for the Reva. The Gunner coming out this time. I am interested to see what it does.
Yeah, interesting deck setup. Has a lot of area control and sweeper and spear wave on top of glitter. That card has been getting a lot more use as of recently. Used to be kind of a very forgotten about card, but it pairs really well with the other area control. But Shaw here showing the experience and prowess, knowing like just perfectly how to counter against a spear wave earlier there.
Yeah, and did you know what Glitter and Sweeper remind me of? They remind me of a Blue Flame Catalyst.
Yes.
But this is a very
back
different
in the very
game.
first tournament, yeah.
Yeah, this is a very, very different game than back then, and Gold looking to try and close it out here. The Sweeper trying to do a little bit from Rooney, but Rooney still so incredibly low, but gets a shield break. Doesn't quite get too much out of it, but that's still good damage. Oh, wow, Rooney has brought it all the way back from that one opening.
Gonna be tough to find that final hit here. Especially for Shaw, only has Crossfire in hand.
Oh! It's a Sweeper that does it.
It is the Sweeper that does it. A very difficult card to answer to if you don't have something that immediately counters it.
And also, like, Sweeper, right? A card that I think a lot of people think, oh, you just dodge it, you know? Like, it is technically easy to deal with, but in a tournament like this, in a setting like this, and with players playing around it like this, it's all about the mental stack again, right? It is so hard to deal with when you're worrying about so many other things.
Yeah, and on top of tournament jitters as well. Yeah, it's a lot of things to worry about, and Sweeper definitely capitalizes on that. As we get into second game here, another great parry into a double hit on the Sweeper. That is one of the kind of RNG aspects of Sweeper here, is that if you're walking while you get hit by Sweeper, you're going to you're gonna walk into the second shot, right? So you could just accidentally get tacked on another 4 damage.
Yeah, it is tough when that happens. It is. We take those for the Sweeper player when that happens, as Rooney once again trying to build something up, but it's a combo game from Shoal, bringing Rooney down to 22. Rooney trying to capitalize on the Sweeper play, trying to catch Shoal off guard this time. But again, it looks like Shoal has adapted from the previous game. It's just playing it slow, just staying defensive and not getting hit unnecessarily so far, still remaining at 40 health, which is very good in this spot. We get shield broken. Wait a second. Big opportunity for Rooney, but doesn't quite have what it takes, and Shoal will finish it off to take the second game.
Yeah, unfortunately didn't have the kind of perfect hand. Rooney kind of had that previous shield break to bring that game a little closer here. Has a great hand right now. Fear Wave will get dodged though. Yeah, that's something you have to expect from Shoal Minha.
Yeah, and with the mechanics here, both players staying very, very healthy. No big openings. The shield damage, though, a big factor, but the shield is back for Shoal. Not too much pressure coming out from Rooney so far, but Shoal always has to be careful, right? Every single hand from Rooney is something new to dodge, something new to be aware of, and something new to try and shield. But so far, Rooney's keeping it even. If Rooney's keeping it even, that is a good sign for the gunner.
Yeah, you mentioned the shield a while back too. You know, one of the beautiful traits about Shoal's deck is that he is like the #1 user of an entrench, which discards a card in your hand, but you get to restore shield fully. So if he ever gets chipped out, he easily restores back to 12 HP once again. But overuse of shield here against these cards that do more than the shield. And yeah, Rooney's gonna take that next game here. Yeah, has been getting a shield break every game so far. Very impressive. But kind of capitalizing on Shoal's overuse of the shield. He's very comfortable in shield, but against cards like these, it can be exploited.
Shoal playing very, very defensive, holding in the bottom right corner, not trying to overextend at all, because Rooney has been getting a lot of two-piece combos, right? A lot of small openings that lead to big damage, and that lead to closing out the games, most importantly. So Shoal is just playing so measured, trying to build up a lead very, very slowly, and that has worked, because whenever Rooney's kept it even, they've been the ones really getting the wins here.
Yeah, Rooney actually playing like really well around the stage. With Gunner, he has perfect control over the map, right? As long as he stays on the horizontal line, he will be able to poke Shoal while he can't do anything with his weapons. And he often also has Rush in his hand, so if Shoal tries to get aggressive, then Rooney can just counter with Rush, an invincible attack that will just be able to reversal the situation.
Oh, and Rooney getting a lot of extra credit off of that one as Shoal tries to return in kind, but the game is swinging into Rooney's favor slowly as one missed dodge on the Spear Wave really punishes Shoal, takes away most of that lead. And now with the glitter coming out, Rooney's the one doing some big damage here, trying to catch Shoal off guard. One opening could do it, interrupting, counter hits from Rooney coming out, but it's Shoal who finds a combo with the Paragon and sends us to a game 5.
Beautiful line there. Just a combo from Paragon into Venoshock as well. Yeah, I think he does have to stay on the same line to have that combo too. So very fortunate for him. Tying this up 2-2. We have quite the barn burner here. And as I say that,
a bit of the cross-continent connection strikes once
Yeah,
again.
this is Brazil to Canada, so yeah. You have to expect a little bit of lag spike here. But Shell, usually the kind of player that will just wait out a spike as opposed to resetting it, like we saw in the previous set.
Oh, are we back? It's looking a lot
looking like we're
smoother.
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. It might be time to remake
Just
this
when,
one.
yeah, just when you think. So
It's a game 5, and thankfully most of the game hasn't been played yet, so I think it's looking like a remake. You might have to ping them.
I will usually I just leave this up to the players. I don't mind really a little bit. I think with Shell's connection usually is just a spike and then they'll be able to play again. Historically, at least.
Are we back?
Looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, the awkward part about a lag spike is that once you finish, how do you signal to the other player we can start playing again?
But it looks like we're back, and Joel wasting no time in finding some damage here. Rooney answering back, but no big combo, just one hit of sweeper won't be enough to claw the lead into their favor. Has the spear wave, catches on the return, gets the full 12 damage and delayed hits, and Shoal doesn't have anything in the hand to combo with really in that moment. The sweeper comes out, and Rooney once again keeping it close, and you know what that means. You know it means that Rooney is sitting more comfortably than usual.
Yeah, oh no, not shielding the glitter as well. Oh yeah, that's one of Shoal's biggest combos there. Oh, tries to dodge through the sweeper, but then Rooney catches the spot dodge.
Oh, and this spear wave's going to be huge. Good
big.
dodge. Sweeper, 3 health remaining. Rooney sees one hit, but it's Shoal who finds the opening first and closes out the 5th game. That
incredible find.
Last hit situation, and Shoal wasted no time in finding the opening.
Wow, very intense game right at the end there. My gosh, with Gunner at the very end of those kind of games, has a real big advantage because one laser shot from his weapon, so fast, so deadly, and you're just kind of forced to play on the back end. But Shaw there just finds a big hit off of the auto slash and then just capitalizes it all the way to victory. Just a sort of testament to his to the prowess of his deck. You know, his deck hasn't really changed for quite a long time since the game release. You know, been mostly the same set of 8 to 10 cards, but yeah, that just affords him the sort of mastery that wins him games like that. He just knows his deck perfectly and knows how to extend all his combos.
Yeah, and in that entire series, in that entire set, only one game ended with the winning player above 15 HP. Above 13 HP even, actually. 4 out of the 5 games were both players at critical. So, incredibly close set.
Yeah, great stuff from both players there. I hope to see potentially a rematch, but hopefully both of these players get into the top 8. Would be great to see that happening in the future. But yeah, round 3 has 2 matches to complete, and then we'll get into the next stream match here.
Yeah, only 2 remaining. It's Ace versus Pereira and Valerian the Kitsune versus Missile Fort.
Yep.
Pretty important matchups, right? 1-1 and 0-2 respectively. No, not respectively.
Yeah.
The other way around. Flipped. Very, very important games to try and win to keep your top 8 dreams alive here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I guess something about Duelists. What can we talk about?
Duelist, I don't know. I think both of us personally have been kind of drilling on Duelists for a little bit here.
Yeah, we've been a little bit missing in action.
Era. Yeah. This is kind of our comeback era. Starting off with a big tournament. Not even a weekly.
Well, it looks like both matches have finished. Have they?
Looks like it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, so this round should be wrapping up very shortly, and we'll be heading on to round 4. And round 4 and 5 are the real ones. Those are the ones that determine if you're in or if you're out. And I think we might need to start taking a look at some of the X and 1 matchups starting in round 4. Maybe even the X and 2 matchups if they look spicy.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Because those are the matches that will decide whether they go into top 8 or not. So pretty important stuff there.
Yep. Very, very important. And a lot of big wins can be had when starting X and 1, right? Because of how Swiss works, you get a slightly easier time in the mid rounds, and maybe you're in position to make it in the late rounds. So don't count anyone who already has a loss or 2 losses out just yet, especially with how many good players are in this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm staring down the list, and
yeah.
Anything that catches your eye?
So the matches I kind of do want to see involve a player that has already been streamed. So it's a little awkward to have whoever it is on stream again. Trying to see a fresh matchup potentially if we have it. But we might go to have a fresh match. We'd have to go down in the down to the 1-2s. So I'm not sure if you want that. Maybe you could find we could see an Airy match or a Darkened Ties match.
I'm down to go down to the 1-2s.
Okay.
It's a little hype. It's a bit of you win here or you have no chance left at bracket type of gameplay.
So we could see Airy versus Grellian. I think that would be pretty fun.
All right. Actually, well, I kind of want to see Hypertoad versus 8th.
Hypertoad versus 8th? Yeah, we could see that, but there is since Hypertoad is Australian, to 8th's East Coast, might be a tough match.
Okay, yeah, the network connection might not be helped by the spectator at all. Yeah, the
yeah,
Grellian Airy does seem like the play then.
Okay, so I'll get that set up.
Oh, wait.
And yeah.
Wait, have you played 8th before? Wait a second. Is it fine? Is the connection not gonna blow up? That's a big one. I would like to see that one.
We can just hold it. We can always just hold the match. And,
Okay, wait, never mind. We got Grellian Airy.
Yeah, yeah.
We can always catch one of those two in the last round, where the winner will really be fighting for winning in, losing out.
Yep.
Grellian versus Airy. Airy has been a pro enjoyer recently, right? So this is going to be an interesting one. And also, Airy, a very scary player to face in the 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised to see her in this at this stage of Swiss, to be honest. Wondering what her previous rounds were. Let me see. Okay, losing to Numbers.
Losing to Varia, I think.
Losing to Varia too. Oh, that's just a rough set of that's a rough path.
Airy versus Grellian. Grellian, not a player that I've seen too much, so I'll be very interested to see how they do.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I remember the tag, but I couldn't remember too much about their gameplay.
Yeah,
Does have a very interesting Violette deck.
I'm looking at their path here. Oh, they did get a win on ABS. They also did lose to Numbers, so it is the Numbers that connect this matchup here.
Yeah, for sure. Certainly the Dream Crusher. Oh, big K wave. An extra big K wave too because of the power drain. With Power Drain, you get extra spell power for your next attack, depending on if you hit both shots or not. So an extra power K wave, just a lot of extra damage there.
The bombs, though, looking a little devious. If Growling can get something done, but Airy, a little bit too evasive, gets out of there. And 13 health, not a lot to play with. As Airy's going to be looking for one good hit, not quite enough. Airy just stepping right through.
Excuse me?
Airy just walked right through it.
Hitboxes don't exist if you don't believe in them.
As long as you have the confidence, you can walk through fire.
Yeah. Insert the picture of the kitten dunking over LeBron or whatever. God of the human spirit.
Yeah, that was a bit of craziness at the end of the game. But so far, we're seeing consistent gameplay from Airy, really using this deck to its full potential in terms of just consistent combos and getting openings off of a lot of different cards.
Ooh, okay. Brilliant. Almost getting hit by the Purgatory Violet cast. And yeah, that is one of the drawbacks to Purgatory. Covers a lot of area, but you can get hit yourself.
Airy still building up a pretty consistent lead here, looking for another opening to maybe close this game out or get close to it at the very least. The shear doesn't connect, but the whirl does. Looking for a power drain, doesn't quite connect. Grellian not quite getting the opening there, remaining at 6, taken out by Airy for the second game.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the consistent combos just, just eking out those wins there. It looks like Grellian's going to switch to the Shopkeeper.
Okay.
I believe this is his alternate character. Similar setup. Interesting, though. Has a Magna Flare, though. Magna Flare with Purgatory is actually a pretty decent setup. So what happens with Magna Flare is that it hits you several times, and each time it will teleport you to a different tile. But if there is a flame tile on the field, on the enemy side of the field, it will teleport them to that flame tile guaranteed. So what you can do with that is like set up a flame tile and then set up with the Magna Flare and then potentially hit probably Purgatory. That's probably what Grellian's looking for.
Grellian finding a lot more success with this deck early, getting a lot of stray hits, and that is exactly what you're looking for when you're playing Shopkeeper in this style. Not quite getting the setups yet, but just the big damage alone doing a lot of work. The bomb also proving to be a bit of a threat, but accidentally pulls the bomb all the way back to their own side, gets blown up, and Airy capitalizes immediately.
Okay, this Magna Flare is going to be big. Oh no! Doesn't teleport to the right area for Airy to get hit by.
Oh, but Grellian still keeping it close though. Big opportunity here with this hand, but not quite getting the opening. Trying to find something with the bomb. Power drain though, used on the bomb, and now Airy's a lot more scary. Potentially finding a little bit of damage. No, not really. But does get the chip, does get the pull there, and will finish Grellian off. It was a close game, but Airy managed to just be a lot more evasive near the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Airy's just so practiced with the Perla at this point. Definitely a hard opponent to take out.
Not the end of the road for Grellian though, because it was actually a mismatch of a matchup. Grellian was 2-1, Airy was 1-2. So after this, they're both 2-2. They both have a chance to make it.
Bit of a pair down. Yeah.
The pair down working in Grellian's favor a little bit in terms of their future hopes. So maybe both of them will make it, or maybe both of them won't. You know, you never know until the next round arrives, and 3-2 is not guaranteed to make it either. So it's really a tough time.
Yeah. So we'll have to see what happens in those future rounds. It is round 4, so gonna be the last round. So you're saying Airy's 2-2 right now, right? So would have to win the next game to just have a chance at getting into that final bracket then.
Yeah, but on the bright side, right? Area is a pretty good strength of schedule.
For sure, for sure.
So that definitely plays into her favor here, especially with the players she's lost to going on to have very good records at the moment.
Okay. This round a little bit slower than the other ones for sure. You'll still see a decent amount of players still playing. Maybe we could still get that Hypertoad in 8th match in. Don't know how far it is going through though.
Yeah, that's something that's probably on the way.
Yeah. Oh, Carpe Diem in chat. Talking about the new character. Yeah, we got some new characters here. We saw Perillo, of course, a few times today, and hopefully we'll see someone play Terrible on stream. Maybe in top 8.
Yeah, I'd really like to look at the Terrible. I have not seen any of that character.
Maybe if Windfall shows up later in the day, maybe we can Thug Finals. Maybe we can have him Thug Finals the winner, and then just have a whole fun thing going on.
Wait, did they remove the Gritty Goose emote from 7TV?
There's a Gritty Goose emote.
Did they just remove it because it was a copy of the Twitch? Okay, well I'm gonna add the rainbow version because apparently that hasn't been removed.
Can't believe there's a Gritty Goose.
There we go.
Emote. Okay, since we have time, I will answer Epic Knight's question. Is there any chance of ESL Season 2? Of course there is. And it will be happening sometime in the future. Not this year, but next year for sure. Probably going to be January 1st, but maybe take a week off for the new year. Before, so all of y'all can set your resolutions. Get into those before you start having to play intense duelists every week.
We're getting a few more results in. It looks like PG and Rooney is 2-1. Maybe they finished, maybe they haven't. But PG's on that Chiso.
Oh yeah, PG's on that Chiso, okay.
And Gladdy actually advancing to 3-1 over Perp. A big win there. 3-1, definitely a way more comfortable spot to be in than 2-2. And Perp, bit of a shark in 2-2 waters right now.
Wow, 2-2 waters for Perp. Okay. Yeah, these Swiss standings are crazy, to be honest. Yeah, a bit of a shakeup because a few players had to DQ, like Newbie, and Fun Guy had to step out for a little bit. Now he's back, but now he's 2-2 as well, so could potentially pair up with Purple in the final round.
And back a 2-2 jump scare for Fun Guy.
Yeah, so there's a potential Purple versus Fun Guy in the last match that could be just catastrophic for Purple.
Oh. This is shaping up to be a bit of a crazy qualification showdown. I am a little bit scared as to what will end up happening because we don't know until round 5's generated. Really could happen any way. And Airy is at 2-2. And one of Sandwich Master or Missile Fort will be at 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of a nightmare into 2-2s.
Yeah. 2-2 Howl is pretty scary so far.
If you're 3-1, you are happy because even if you lose, you didn't have to deal with the 2-2s.
That's so true. So true. Yeah, imagine being 2-2, right? Let's see here.
Darkin versus Danielle is also going on at the
So
moment.
happy. Yeah, yeah.
And it looks like yeah, I'm not sure about the rest of the round, but it looks like it's finishing up just about now. Perhaps the reports are coming in a little bit slowly, but hopefully this round will be done with very shortly. And we'll be on to the final round before too long. Perhaps. Oh, wow. I was like, damn. And then it looks like Varia has reverse swept Shoal. Or maybe not reverse sweep, but...
Yeah, but yeah, very close set there.
And is Darkin done? Oh, connection test. Okay. Well,
Okay, so we got a connection test. Okay.
that's a little unfortunate, but that's the only thing between us and the round 5. And round 5's gonna be such an interesting round. I'm also a little interested for Redemption Bracket too, because we're pretty much guaranteed to have scary players in Redemption as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, because now that a lot of there's probably going to be a handful of players that are like really good, but due to circumstances is not going to make the cut, so it's just going to be weird. Yeah, we're just ironing out the last live test here, because we got to see
Waiting a little bit to see how this goes. That's rough though. Washington State to Brazil
Washington.
is a far distance.
It is very far. I'm not even sure what the middle ground is. I was saying it was Mexico, but maybe that's not even true. Maybe somewhere more in Central America, but
It's a bit of a wonder that the games even work that far apart.
it is. It is.
Oh, and another scary player has joined the 2-2 circle. Rooney as well.
Rooney's 2-2.
Rooney, Coca, Perp, Airy,
What happened with Coca?
Sandwich. It's a bit of a 2-2 nightmares. Hubscoa is sitting happy. 3-1. Hub Nation is very, very happy with that.
Okay, what was Hub's line? Let me see Hub's line. Okay, beating Missile Fort. Okay, that's pretty tough. Then Hyper Toad. Okay. And then losing to Papa Gurgle. Okay. Okay. So considering he's 3-2 now, and then last round was Coke. Oh, he made an upset though with Coca Kiwi. You gotta hand it to him.
Yep.
Gotta hand it to him. He certainly deserved kind of stat line like that. If you're beating Coca Kiwi. Okay. Jitter's 2.5. Dang, Daniel has better jitter.
Alright, while we get that sorted, we'll go to a very short break. We'll be right back for round 5, where the qualification games live. Don't go anywhere, everyone. Be right back. Hello everyone, we're back and we have a bit of a top cut matchup here. Both these players guaranteed, so they might be having a little bit of fun in this Swiss round 5. Varia versus Papa Gurgle.
Should be a fun one. The decks are called War Crime and Tactical Nuke, so take that of what you will.
They're readying up, they're gonna get into game. very, very soon. And we are starting the match. This is a bit of a matchup, huh?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so I told PG to play the war crime. It's not the right war crime, but it should be a pretty fun war crime either way. Okay. So if you've been looking at the Duelist clips, you've seen a bit of Varya's tactical nuke here. For both players, actually, it's very imperative that you never let a single bomb go onto the field, or else terrible things will happen.
Well, there's a bomb being set up there, being held down, and good dodge by Papa Gurgle to make sure a second bomb does not appear on the field. But you know that Varya is going to be cycling and looking for more and more bombs, with Papa Gurgle making sure to defuse them, making sure to not let them hit the field.
Ooh, that is a very impressive tactic by PG there. So he put a bomb on top of the block there. One of the main ways to trigger or to defuse a bomb is to dodge while it is trying to be planted, but if the block is in the way, you can't dodge on that spot. So okay, big combo there. Yep, 19, very nice.
Varya has the bombs, but the health is kinda looking a little bit dire here.
Yeah, right now he has to like fish for a very specific W1 in order to get all the hits of Magic Claw onto the everything else onto the bombs, and then PG himself. So PG can just not give it to him and slowly just take away the game.
Oh, good movement by Varya to not get caught by the bomb explosion there. More bombs hitting the field. It gets the Magic Claw, but these bombs need to do work for Varya, and so far it's looking a little bit difficult trying to find an opening. PG does with the Frost Axe, maybe something that could go in Varya's favor, but so much shield pressure. Does shield it very well though, does survive. The bomb's prepped, but it's going to be so hard for Varya to find an opening.
Oh, he has a perfect hand right now. Just needs a 2 W1s, 2 W1 tippers in the right spot. But you know, PG's not gonna let him have it easily, for sure.
Oh, trying to find the setup, just can't get the connection. PG moving around at that 2 spaces away, 2 tiles away, making sure that the tippers do not connect, and that will do it. A bit of a scary game, but PG playing cautiously.
Alright, we got the fun match out of the way. Now I'm sure both of these players will be switching.
It kind of makes you think, right? The more funny the gimmick is, the more likely that people will just stall it out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, one of the biggest deterrents is not getting clipped. Now PG won't be in Duelist clips now.
True. And Varya is back to the usual, back to the Celicy, and very compact deck list from Papa Gurgle, right? This Hazel list is pretty expected, pretty usual. The combos will be coming out here.
Yeah. This particular deck though does have some very scary setups with the bomb. One of the classic Hazel tricks is to trap people at the front with a bunch of structures, and PG has certain setups that will guarantee that kind of thing with a single bomb on the field. So if he ever happens to get that setup, it's just very scary for the other player.
Varya, though, speaking of setups there, gets a sweet spot, very adept at having these off-angle approaches. But look at the bomb, such a scary situation with 2 health on it. Trying to get the blow up on the other side is Varya, not quite enough. Has so many cards in hand though. Can try to look for a sweet spot here, but interrupted by PG's counter hit. And with 10 health remaining, you gotta be so careful on return, but a good evade. Make sure that Varya doesn't get taken out there. Now regening a little bit, 12 health, 13 health remaining. Sweet spot, a little bit more damage, 27. Means that Varya is now the one who has brought it all the way back to even, and good shield discipline to not get killed there from the pull. And the shear to finish it off. Varya, such incredible patience and so good at the combo game on Celicy.
Yeah, just having the perfect hand there at the very end. Just step slash, auto slash into any Celisy thing is just so hard to evade. It's like one of the hardest setups to perfectly dodge as a defender. And so, yeah, just like bringing PG down there to the utmost where that kind of combo is just lethal. Yeah, very great gameplay from Varia so far.
PG now on the Shiso, looking for some of that combo game, but in a different flavor. Trying to find those gunshots, trying to find that big damage. But right now, it's all Varia, all over PG, who hasn't been able to find a clean opening, as the defensive movement from Varia has been good as well.
Yeah, PG has a few cards here that are going to be very hard to land in neutral versus a character like Celisy, a player like Varia. Things like Lasso, double team will be hard to land, unless it's like completely unless it's like a trade when she dashes in. Oh, great right there by Varia there.
Yeah,
yeah, the K wave also
this year for a little bit of extra, and wow, I mean, all the ways to finish the game. That's crazy.
Yeah. Does one more damage now in season 2, so I mean, even still a bit of a novelty, but still something you have to think about when you're in those lethal HP.
A bit of a different start to this game though. PG wasted no time, basically frame 1 40 damage combo, and that means that Varia's in a lot of trouble as PG's hitting.
Yeah, honestly, I blinked during those first 3 seconds, and I only realized Varia was at that down of a health when you mentioned it. Yeah, this is the power of Shiso.
Oh,
it may only have 6 bullets, but it may be all that he needs. Tying it up here, 2-2. One of the quickest game 5s we've had so far. Oh, big combo there.
Blink and you'll miss it. 5 seconds pass, and Varia's health reduced by much more than a fifth here, trying to answer back, but PG is looking very, very warmed up on the defense, and his 5 bullets left, and this Shiso rework might be the one. This is so hype, like the limited bullets. That is so cool.
Yeah, this is like an interesting reversal from when he first pulled out the Shiso. It seemed like he couldn't get a single hit, but now he's starting to find the hits, and now his combo game is really starting to activate.
Varia still keeping it relatively close as the 21 HP deficit can be. That's being increased now. The extra credit from the gun, trying to find a little bit of damage back, is Varia, but you gotta be so careful. Looking for the sweet spot, not quite.
Chase down. Yeah, that chase down was almost perfect, but shielded.
Living on 1 HP, trying to not get shot here. No more bullets left, right? Oh, but the bouncing blade.
This bouncing blade. Oh, just Varia flinching and then not doing the right defensive tactic at the time. If he shielded it or spot dodged, yeah, couldn't move out of the way in time. And yeah, that's going to be the game here for Papa Gurgle, who is now 5-0 in the Swiss portion of the stage. So he will be getting the first seed here for the double elimination bracket. Congratulations. His Swiss run was a 3-1 against Rooney, 3-2 against Varia. Who did he beat in round 3? Let me see here. Beat Hupskoa in round 3. Earned a DQ from Fun Guy, but he's beaten him plenty of times before, and then a 3-0 versus Val. So a great run there. It will only continue into the final bracket. So as the scores come in, we'll see who will make the top cut, and then they will play for $50 and the winner's title, and then everyone else will have a consolation bracket where I will buy them a Steam game. I'm gonna buy them a Steam game during the autumn game sale, which I totally didn't plan, but it's good for my wallet, great for my wallet, and yeah.
That's true. And looking at the matches that are being reported here, any surprises or as expected so far?
Honestly, PG himself surprised he was at 4-0 and now at 5-0, so pretty big surprise to be honest. He certainly has the skill to be first in this Swiss, but definitely hitters like Shaw and Varya. He did beat Varya, but people like Lad or Coca and Purple, a lot of players that yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised in the other way, like people like Rooney or Purple only having like scores in like the middle of the pack. Definitely people that I wouldn't be surprised if they were at the top either, you know. So
Yeah.
honestly, a pretty surprising Swiss bracket here so far.
Looks like Rooney has fallen, unfortunately. Misselfort makes it in. Rooney does not. Airy makes it in. Sandwich Master has unfortunately been eliminated from top 8 contention. But you gotta remember, right? Top 8 isn't guaranteed for 3 and 2.
Yeah. So yeah, there's only a few spots remaining, right? So yeah, we'll have to start digging into the 4-2s, or no, that's impossible. Like yeah, the 3-2s and then the 4-1s. Hub, let's see Hub here. Yeah, if Hub beats numbers here, guaranteed to be in the bracket 4-1 score. Same thing with numbers too, also 3-1, right? So yeah.
Yeah, and the tiebreakers are, of course, total sets won, which is obvious. It just your Swiss score, and then game win percentage, opponent set win percentage, and then head to head. I think most of the time opponent set win won't come into play. I think game win will be the big one, right?
Game one.
Game win percent will be the big one that matters here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that is the first tiebreaker for this. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that one will determine a lot of what really goes in to the tiebreakers here.
Yeah. Because the way the Swiss settings were set up here, for every game that you win, you also get a point, right? So if you had a previous round where you just didn't you didn't win the match, but it was a close 2-3, then those 2 points that you got from winning in that match might matter in the future here.
Yeah, the Swiss score really showing up, and you can just see it in the Swiss score, right?
Yeah.
So right now the cutoff is looking like 20.
Yeah, that's how it's looking like, right? So
Airy and Hub Skoa looking good for the moment, but Perp still has games left. No, Perp has just finished, which means Perp is out.
Best, yeah, Perp isn't going to make top 8, unfortunately. Yeah, crazy upset.
And Coca is also out, right?
Yeah. Potentially, yes. That could be correct. Yeah, Coca did finish his match with Cryo, so yeah, that's as much points as he's gonna get, and unfortunately, it's not enough for top 8. Yeah, crazy Swiss, so far. Honestly, Misselford having a Cinderella run, to be honest. You know, Misselford has been around for a long time, but usually being around the middle, like a 3-2 player, you know, usually doesn't making these top cuts, but having a great run here. Yeah, beating Sandwich Master, beating Rooney, great upset there. Who did he beat round 3? Beat Val, that's a good win. And then getting a DQ from Kinger doesn't that always helps. And then his one loss was to well, we saw it on stream, just trying to remember what it was. Yeah, Hubscoa. Yeah, Hubscoa. Who's also having a great run. So yeah. Um yeah, I feel like this community is so hard to see because I think a lot of people I think there's a lot of people who are who can just make great runs, and it's just like sometimes people are just so feel so evenly skilled that it's really hard to like put them one over the other, or like just or it's like it's hard to make real predictions on brackets like these. Um,
Well, looks like it is wrapping up here.
yeah, only
We might
only
have to
one more
check on
set.
Fun Guy if he exists at all, because apparently
Yeah, Fun Guy's here. Yeah, Fun Guy's here. Uh, it looks like they shared the code with each other on Discord, and
I
they're
don't
probably just
know.
not recording.
Eighth, you're in the Twitch chat. Is Fun Guy here? Well, we'll figure that out after we go to a break. Top 8 is next, and oh, well, it looks like Fun Guy is not. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hello everyone, I'm here with the long lost garden, and we're heading right into game.
Back.
Hi back.
Yeah, really exciting match, Hubskoa versus Shaw. I'm excited to see whether or not Hub's gonna be able to break through Shaw's iron defense. Really hard to catch him with anything, honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to need to go back and see if they fought in a previous round, because I feel like they have. And the answer is... They have not! They have not fought in Swiss!
Yeah, I mean, honestly, while we were having that discussion, both players already down close to 40 HP, just trading blows back and forth. Both players with a pretty similar deck, both with K-Wave, a decent amount of straight line stuff. And both players do have ways to... Oh, the rush cancels the K-Wave! Hubskoa taking a pretty dominant lead off this first game. Oh, but Shoal trading blows right back.
Oh, but the Spear Wave, though, might just be what Hubskoa needs to take the lead for good this time, as Shoal's at 27, and 27's not a very happy amount of health to sit at.
Yeah, Hubskoa really using Rush to its full potential here. I feel like every single time I feel like Shoal's found an opening to really lay into Hub just hits that one spell, and all of a sudden that opening's dead as doornails.
Yeah, Hubskoa would play Soul Bad Guy and would just DP everything. But the inverter showed it away. Shoal staying alive. Doesn't get caught by the rush either. Living on 8 HP and a bit of a dream here as Hubskoa going in, and that's enough. Exactly enough.
Looking like this set might turn out to be a bit of an upset here. Hubskoa with a pretty dominant first win, I'd say so.
But Shoal has been a bit of a defensive demon in some parts of this tournament, as we're running into a bit of a lag spike. So how have you been, Garden?
I've been doing great. I am excited to be back. I've been I have been a bit missing in action in the whole duelist thing, but you know, it's fine. It's fine because I'm here now.
Yeah, and the connection, is it returning? Not quite yet, it looks like. Maybe soon, but look at these two decks. Anything that surprises you? Anything that's changed since you've been gone?
I'm going to be so honest. This is just like I remember these exact decks being played by these exact players. These two just really confident in this one playstyle they've cultivated. Which, I mean, it's working out very well for the both of them, really.
Yeah, and Hubskoa finding a bit of an opening and catching with the Javelin as well. Big damage onto Shoal, and good shield away by Hubskoa. And importantly, right, trying not to get stacked poison on here.
Yeah, Hubskoa's playing very well against Harissa's ranges here. It does... Ooh, what a shield break. Oh, and a huge follow-up. That was the entire rest of Hub's deck.
Yeah, it doesn't drop the shield break punish at all, and that means that both players are sitting at 16 health, not a lot to work with. One opening for either player could finish it off here. K-Wave thrown out, Javelin thrown out, Hubskoa looking for an opportunity to maybe find a Spear Wave, maybe find a rush counter hit, finds the Sparkler, not enough, another Sparkler, and this time the Bouncing Blade, a bit of a scary situation, but the invade into the Spear Wave will do it for Hubskoa.
Yeah, that's a lethal combo in his hand right there. The rush, having rush in his hand means that Shoal really struggles to find any measure of an opening to strike back on.
Shoal trying to start the combo game early, but Hub has just been on point, both defense and offense, and both players as well. But when Hub's playing this on point, it's so difficult to find a footing in the round, and we're seeing that again here as Shoal blinking away, but still looking very difficult here. Good dodge by Hubskoa to not get hit by the Paragon, and the health is being kept very, very even.
Shoal seems to be finding slightly more of a foothold in a decently convincing lead, I think for the first time this series, maybe. But Hub, finds the Kunai Venoshock. That's a big chunk of damage right there. Shull is known to adapt really, really quickly to his opponents, and it does seem like we're seeing a little bit of that with the pullback into K-Wave. Ooh, Hub sitting at 4 HP to Shull's 70 right now.
Regens a lot of it back, but there's the combo. There's the string from Shull. And you might be right, the adaptation demon might just bring this one back, because that was a dominant game.
Yeah, Shoulder hit a dodge invade into the weapon to finish that game off there. That was insanely clean.
Up now, trying to find something here, but Shull has really pulled away with this one. Not quite pulled away actually, as Hub lands some hits, but it is Shull who's looking a lot more confident on the defense and also on the offense as well, catching the gap there. And now Hubskoa at a huge deficit.
Yeah, that Harissa invade pullback into Kinetic Wave is Shull's bread and butter here, and it feels like in the first 2 games, Hub was positioning very well against that, but it does feel like he's getting caught by that a lot more.
19 health remaining. Hub needs to stay alive, needs to find a way back to prevent a game 5, but it's looking very likely here as Shull does get hit. Hubskoa finds a little bit, but it's still so little damage in the face of this massive lead. K-Wave.
Oh, the miniguns cancel each other. Oh, the shield break. I think that's it. Yeah.
On the fire tile.
Oh, the Paragon spawned a fire tile, so the so the missiles off the teleport killed, and we're heading to a game 5.
Game 5 incoming, and wow, I don't think I've said random lobby before, but random lobby is cool. Random map.
Yeah, just a random background. I used to just play on like the same background, but random background does really add a lot to it.
It makes every game a little bit more memorable. Garden, I think, looking at this game so far, who do you think's winning this one? Who do you think's taking it and why?
Oh, I'm gonna be so honest. It's really anyone's game, and that is really lame to say. But I think the most important thing is if Hub can go back to like those first few games, where he was like playing super clean around Shull's ranges and like using the rush to just like deny all the stuff. This game's in Hub's hands, and if Shull's able to just like not let any of that happen, Shull wins. So it's really dependent on a lot of things. Shull is in the lead right now, but
yeah, Shull got a lot off of that one opening, and now Hubskoa not looking too healthy, trying to find a spear wave, but a dodge away from Shull, who is looking very solid on the defense.
Yeah, Shull does feel like he has returned to form. This is kind of how I expect the series to go, but Hubskoa did. Yeah, and that's game. Wow. Really convincing 2 wins from Hub to start off on, and then Shull just adapting so fast.
An entire reverse sweep from Shull.
Damn. First game of top 8, and it was a crazy, almost upset into reverse sweep. What a banger! what a banger game.
Well, it looks like we are getting hi Brand Flakes. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, Brand's here. That's crazy.
The original Exoduser.
The OG.
Well, it looks like we're getting Shull versus Varia though.
Shull versus Varia is gonna be. Oh, it's Shull versus Varia is gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger. I can't wait to watch. That's going to be a banger. Who else is in top 8? Numbers, Missile Fort, PG, Airy. This is a pretty strong top 4. I remember watching Swiss and being very surprised. I was like looking, I was like, wow, these people didn't make top 8. That is wild.
Well, Varia has arrived.
Varia has arrived. I'm excited to see some Slicey gameplay.
So since you've been here quite a bit, not quite a bit. Well, what am I trying to say? Garden, fill time, go.
Fill time. All right. The next match we're watching is what? Varia versus Shull, right? I do think Shull's, if it's the Varia's going to be pulling out his classic Salicy to be a pretty interesting match. I do feel like Shoal is of the players I played against, although I'm not as good as Varia is. Even back when I was better than I am now, because I'm kind of washed. Varia is way better than me, but Shoal is really, really good at shutting down Salicy. It feels like whenever I'm against Shoal, I am I can't catch him. I always get caught. It's a horror. And I guess we'll see if Varia can change that dynamic a bit. And Shoal, I'm assuming, is going to be rolling with the same deck he just played with. I think Varia is going to be using his Apprehend deck. Yeah. So Shoal's going to be trying to catch Salicy with, Salicy being caught. And I guess Varia's going to try to... I don't know, it's hard to catch Harissa as Salicy, at least I've found it. So it'll be interesting to see how it happens.
Yeah, and we saw Shoal just now. We saw Varia a little bit
Varia
ago.
Instantly catches Shoal though.
25.
Yeah. Yeah, Varia, I think, one of the Salicies who's actually a fan of Step Lance, which is surprising because that card is not the easiest to use. It's very slow, but in combination with other cards like Step Slash and Auto Slash, it's pretty much guaranteed. Oh, hit Crossfire instead of Sheer there. I think that was a misinput because Sheer would have hit if Shoal didn't dodge there. Varia with a pretty lethal hand here. Oh, but gets shielded by Shoal when parried too, so he has just enough frames to dodge out of that. Varia again trying to take a command of the front row here, but Shoal is really not having any of it. Shoal, but gets caught right as I say that. Both players really, scrapping it out for the front column here. Row column?
That's always a debate, right? Because if you look at where the characters
no,
are facing...
he whiffed it! Oh, sorry. He whiffed the... He landed the Step Lance that's usually guaranteed in the Crossfire, but he walked up for some reason. I guess the nerves or something. Must have gone to him.
Oh, and the Crossfire here would have been so valuable, right? That would have been the kill.
Yeah, that would have been it.
Oh, it's so tough. 10 HP, 13 on the other side. One opening does it for either player, but Varia is going to have to find a way in. It's looking so difficult, though. Varia chipped down, and now Shoal trying to find an opening, but it's 6 versus 11.
Oh! He steps into the center of the Crossfire. It's a banger set. It's a banger, I fear. Oh my gosh. That was crazy.
It's going to be lasted.
Everything's happened so quickly.
It's going to be lasted after lasted. It's going to be a banger.
Yeah, it feels like versus Hubscoa, like both players were like, decently measured with their offense and defense. Feels like Varia's like, no, we're just running at each other now. Ooh, and finds the Step Lance and the Crossfire combo, the classic.
The classic finds the Apprehend as well, dealing a bit of chip damage, but Shoal is always keeping it even, always keeping the game close, and that's exactly what makes this deck especially scary, right? Because Shoal's combo potential is very explosive, can get 20-something damage in 3 or 4 or even 2 cards. So it's scary.
Oh, what nasty combo. That was all of Salicy's big damage moves, just one after another.
But Shoal is still keeping it very close before that Sheer, of course, which makes it so that Varia does pull ahead, 27 health. Something that Varia can work through. Doesn't quite get the sweet spot though, and it's still a bit of a brawl.
Varia just taking control of these front columns so well, just not really allowing Shoal to step up there at all. Throwing out the shears, crossfires, and that's game 2 with a pretty convincing lead from Varia, I'd say. Shoal seems maybe a bit frazzled. We'll see if he can, adapt the same way he did against Hub. Make this another reverse sweep.
Yeah,
Bring us to game 5.
Shoal's been down 2 games before. Might even be a recent memory, actually. So we'll see if history can repeat itself here. Not going to be easy, but I think that the defensive play could be enough. Because importantly, right, Shoal has kept it pretty close all of the games, and the deck does have the capability to pull ahead if Shoal can find like a big opening.
Yeah, yeah. Steps into the Paragon. Ooh, Shell finding a very, very clean combo there. Oh, but Varia finds one right back, even on HP, just as I was saying that.
Especially on the returns, right? Because a lot of these combos are with steps. Both of them are really capitalizing on each other's returns quite a bit.
Oh, the apprehend, but does nothing with it.
Finds
That's
a
sheer
little
though
bit.
on return, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
On
the sheer.
returns, deadly.
Especially because when you're investing a lot of your mana in a combo, you don't have that type of mana to dodge while returning, so that's a big part. But Varia, bit of a crazy combo there actually. I didn't think that would work out, but Varia's the one in the lead now.
Boy, they're just running at each other. Oh, almost dodges the sheer, but walks back into the center of it.
And sheer is a card that's very
good.
good.
Shell's in danger. This kills if he lands it. Oh man, clean walk to catch at the center of the crossfire after that. Wow, that was insane. Varia popped off. That was crazy. Oh my, that was that was really clean movement from Varia there. Just it felt like it felt like he just had the front two rows almost like the entire game. There were maybe like one or two times where he was like no cards on a shuffle and he had to back up a bit. But he was just up there throwing stuff at Shell, and Shell just had to try his best.
Yep. Next we're going to Papa Gurgle versus Numbers.
Ooh. Yeah, excited to see this matchup. I remember I played against Papa Gurgle pretty recently, and I got like he used me to like mop the floor up. I think what happened was he picked Salicy, and then he proceeded to like beat me like 20-5 or something. So I'm excited to see how PG compares to Numbers here. Both very yeah, that did happen. It was really embarrassing. I didn't mention it because, you know, it was embarrassing. But yeah, PG, a very, very terrifying player. And, you know, whereas like Varia and Shell, they're very much known for a particular playstyle or a particular deck. It just feels like PG just plays whatever he wants and wins anyways. And Numbers, another innovator with, you know, like I can't even count the amount of decks he's found success with. You know, first with the Terra, then a decent number of Gunner decks. I feel like he's also been around. He's played a lot of Shiso. Remember him playing Dreadworm for some time too. So I'm excited to see these two, I guess, titans in innovation fight each other. This is for winners finals, right?
This is winner semis.
Winner semis. Right. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Well, we're headed right into game. PG versus the Gunner of Numbers.
Oh yeah, and PG with his boss skin really asserting dominance.
It's a very
Numbers
compact
with new cards
list.
there, Windburst.
It's a
I've
very
actually never
compact
seen
list from
that.
PG, right? It's just 7 cards.
8.
8?
Yeah, you can't have less than 8, I think.
Oh well, I just didn't count, I guess. Wait, no, that's 7. Wait,
Wait, what?
am I dumb?
No, you're surely dumb.
Okay,
I don't
I just can't count.
think
I
that's
just can't count. I just can't count. Okay, I'm gonna count here. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
Okay,
it,
8.
that's
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
We're going to
Anyway.
relearn counting.
Nah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. PG playing. I don't know if this is like anything. I do see in the chat. Reezy's talking about a war crime deck.
But this isn't the war crime deck.
This is the war crime deck.
No, it
Okay.
isn't. It isn't.
This does seem like a fairly like standard not meme deck. Windburst seems to be like okay, just like 1 mana, 3/3, deal some damage, pushes them.
Oh, but
Maybe there's
unfortunately, the cross-continent connection is kicking in a little bit here.
ISP difference. Numbers in a pretty precarious situation in this game. If this game doesn't reset, those 2 bombs on that side of the field is not great for a gun.
It looks like the game will
Looks
be
like the game's
restarted.
resetting.
Yeah, that's a
The
little
game's
unfortunate.
Bit unlucky.
But
A bit unlucky.
Garden, looking at the two decks so far, how do you think this one's gonna play out?
Oh yeah. I think. Ooh, I can't see them anymore. It's a horror. It does feel like numbers deck is more of like a poke you out thing, right? At least from my vision, a lot of it just seemed like. Yeah, honestly, I don't have a good memory. Based off of vibes, I'm gonna say PG's looking for like a big combo with like the bombs and Bonk Hazel kind of. He has a lot of pulling cards to just whack you really hard. And with the bombs there, he's looking for big shots to just end it. Numbers deck does seem a bit more balanced. He can poke you out, Paragon, Windburst, Air Rifle. He has Air Rifle Combust with the gunner weapons to just like laser you. Step Auto, Standard, Mistletoe. Step missiles are surely they're not as good as they were, but they're still a decent way to deal a lot of damage, stun your opponent for a bit.
It's a little crazy because there was an era where basically everyone just had Mistletoe because
Oh yeah,
you would just press it after a different card and it would just work.
yeah. Step missiles, my beloved.
That
Yeah, now it's all about the step auto.
yeah, the era has changed and Numbers is doing very well to keep these bombs off the field, really limiting the pressure and damage potential of PG on the back row. But I think we have to really pay attention to see if Numbers can continue to defuse those bombs.
Ooh, that was an interesting Windburst keeps them in the front, and then Numbers does the cherry bomb into combust. That was a pretty interesting combo there. I haven't really considered that.
Another interesting stuff, right, is PG just invades to set up a box in the back row to guarantee a bomb.
Oh, that's. Also, I don't know if I saw this right, but it looks like Windburst Mistletoe might be true, which makes Numbers deck a lot more scary because that Windburst looks really hard to just dodge consistently. And the cherry bomb takes it. That was a dominant victory from Numbers there. Up 70 HP.
Yeah, that was really big, and Numbers again just like so there with the mechanics in dodging away those bombs. And the PG just not getting a clean opening because Numbers isn't being forced to play up front.
Oh man, that Windburst in this Gunner deck seems insane. Just knocks him to the front, cherry bomb. All of a sudden you're taking damage and you're on fire. And Numbers playing this really cleanly. It feels like PG almost can't find a good hit at all.
Okay, Numbers' game plan is being so consistently played right now, and it's just consistency from Numbers, right? Just not getting hit, and just doing small bits of consistent damage.
PG finding a decent combo, but he has to find a few more of those if he wants to even up the game. Numbers at 57 to PG's 13, but not bad. One more of those and but yeah, Numbers just playing really well. It feels like PG can barely even touch him.
I think a lot of it is also the matchup, right? Numbers can just play out of threat range quite a bit, so it's hard for PG to find a clean opening. Yeah,
if Numbers are sitting in the back, the only ways PG can kind of reach him are through pull and double team, or this new card that I have not seen before, unfortunately. That one in the 2-mana one.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but it also hits in the back and it drags forward a bit.
Yeah, well,
Numbers really. Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he found a big combo there.
That's a lot of value, and Numbers is going to have to watch out quite a bit because these bouncing blades are also occupying a lot of space at the moment. They're going to disappear soon, though, and with that, Numbers has a lot more room to move. Big combo potential now, a bonk stepped away from at the end, but Numbers at 20 health, that's one-hit territory for PG.
Yeah, this does look like a really rough matchup for that Hazel here. I just saw Hazel get interrupted like 4 times by the the weapon to end it off. Right as I was talking to you, that was a clean sequence by PG there, bringing us to 2-1.
Incredibly rare kill, and also really good by PG to find that many openings there. Not easy against this character, this deck, but right now we're seeing it in action. But the thing is, like, PG just has to find more consistent reads, and I'm not sure if that will be a possibility for 3 entire games.
Yeah, only has to be 2 games now, though.
Oh?
Oh yeah, evening it up real hard there. PG in the lead.
Not just evening it
Not
up.
even-
Next opening could kill.
Yeah, Bonk Hazel is known for the, although this isn't as explosive as Kokus, but Bonk Hazel very. Oh, we're about to.
Oh! Ah.
Oh, just barely not enough mana.
That could have been it, but this could be it. PG sending us to game 5.
No way we get another reverse sweep, right?
It's a bit of a fast one so far.
Oh, whoa, numbers switching decks onto the reveal time. What is happening?
The Rava, something's happening.
Yeah, and numbers said reveal time. What does he have? Some insane tech that he's been hiding? This is Spear Wave.
It's Spear Wave. It's Spear Wave. It's literally just Spear Wave. That's it. That's the deck.
No, it's Wrecking Ball Golf Bomb Spear Wave. It is just big AOE go. Is there a unique interaction with Rava and these cards?
Okay, so Varia's saying, "Trust me, it's really
yeah,
funny."
trust me, it's really funny. I'm really excited to see this.
Okay. So far it's looking like Spear Wave.
I feel like the way Numbers is positioning leads me to. Something's happening. There's some interaction with Rava that is being used here. Numbers is moving really weird, acting off of that.
Pay
like,
close attention when he has auto slash.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Looking carefully for the auto slash.
I'm looking very carefully.
This guy's cycling until auto slash Spear. Oh, I see what it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That is interesting. That is kind of cool. Okay. I mean, PG's still in the lead here, so we'll see if this Rava tech can help Numbers.
Is it literally just auto slash Spear Wave cycle?
No. He's Rava weaponing to get iframes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like it's just the rest of the deck is just cycling through as fast as possible, right?
Oh no! Wait, yeah, it's not for iframes. Like that's crazy.
It's for the hits. It's for the hits.
No. It like teleports you. You just go. wait. Watch it gun. Oh, it's kind of sad this game's about to end soon. We might not be able to analyze this further.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
What?
Oh man, nothing personnel, kid. Teleports right in front of you. Spear Wave.
That's crazy.
Wait, this is hilarious. Oh no, we're gonna see this in winners finals.
Speaking of winners finals,
yeah.
that's what's up next.
Oh yeah. All right, Varia. I hope you've been studying or something.
Varia, you're
randomly hit step to avoid it because it just spawns on you. Best of luck, friend. Best of luck. You got this. Do it for the Slices. Come on. Come on, Varia. Wow, that's Hey, I'm glad that new tech is still being discovered. I do think you do play now.
Yeah, you do play now. Same lobby code. It's time.
Oh yeah. let's see if anyone can. I guess like, given that. Well, no, because you also have to dodge a golf bomb. So you know how like we were talking about hubs like in Swiss stage. We were talking about how hubs go as decks like a timer, right? Where it's like eventually you just get chipped down by the spear waves. This is actually
this is the real timer.
This is actually this is the real timer. Because like good players can get through that spear wave, right? You can dodge the spear. You can't dodge this. Varia just has to kill Numbers before Numbers hits the button.
Well, technically you can dodge it, but it's like it's not really a dodge.
Yeah,
it's just like hard predicting.
This is like Hubskoa's final form. After his training, you know, the spirit just teleports on top of you.
It's the winner's final.
Yeah.
And Numbers has fully committed to just using this, and that's a little scary, but
does with the end of that combo. But Varia with a decently commanding lead.
with
Very
a
commanding
a
lead.
very commanding lead. And the thing is, right? If you just
Numbers have the same.
if you just win
Oh,
fast
man.
enough, if you win fast enough, then it's fine. And
Okay, Numbers did screw up the combo there. He didn't have enough mana to press Spear Wave after.
the very high mechanic tech of making sure you have enough mana before you press the button.
yeah. Still gets you. Just goes to show no matter how good you are, no one's above making the simple mistakes. Oh, Varia finds a huge combo there. Just kind of screwed up, presses a breakout, which doesn't hit when you actually combo off with the Zeppelins like that. But this hand can kill if he catches Numbers in. Numbers does have the Reva. I've been a big hater of the Reva Slicey matchup as a Slicey player because Reva's W2 makes it really hard to play Slicey. Does look like Numbers is swapping off to his famous, I'd say, the character he's most known for, at least. In my opinion, his Terra.
Yep. Well, the timer has been defeated.
The timer has been defeated. Yeah, interesting swap though. It is, in my opinion, I don't think Terra's a great matchup for. I don't think Slice is a great matchup for Terra because she's just in your face and you just hit 4 away. And it's a bit hard. But Numbers does have minigun, Shadow Shift, I think it's called. A few options to stuff.
That's one card I do remember. Shadow Shift. What a good name. And right now, Numbers looking very good so far. Just stuffing a lot of the approaches from Varia.
Yeah, very commanding lead from Numbers here. Well, Varia, dodges the pull on the return. Also manages to dodge the fadeaway. Numbers one of the few non-shopkeeper players to run fadeaway. It does feel like sometimes he reads your mind and then sees into the future and hits that fadeaway.
Okay, but
Kind of like that almost. That was crazy. Like I don't know how he managed to hit that so often.
Numbers had a pretty solid lead, but Varia has brought it all the way back into a lead of their own. 30-16 now. One good combo will do it this year brings Numbers to 5, and Varia just playing so consistently.
Yeah, that minigun on the front line, really risky decision. Given you're against the Slices, just the entire deck is just melee. If you miss that, you kind of just get punished no matter what. Almost hits the raw fadeaway again, just for fun.
Trying to find a little bit more here is Varia, and again, like Numbers, very good at stuffing the approaches, but one big misstep and you're eating so much damage because Varia is so good at comboing. Doesn't quite get the sweet spot there though, but it's still a lot of damage.
The main thing I'm noticing is this Terra and the Selection matchup just seems like a nightmare for the Terra. Just Numbers cannot walk up the contest front at all. It's a horror.
The Numbers just does have to play very well in the defense, and Varia so consistent at landing the combos, the big damage combos in particular, that Numbers in a bit of trouble. This lead is getting massive, and that's almost a kill. 2 health remaining.
Oh, does he kill with the W? Oh, he killed with the W2. Oh man, that's the set, isn't it?
And that's Varia making it to winner side grands.
Yeah, grand finals, Varia. What a series. Also, what an insane Rave attack that Numbers found there. What's happening in losers? Shoal versus Airy, PG versus Hub.
If I was smarter, I would have just held one of those. I'd have held one of those matches for stream, but I was not very smart.
Yeah. He did say, Japanese player runtime found it, the Rave attack. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if it happened by accident, but like technically, it does kind of make sense that it might work like that. But that's wild. That is wild. All right, predictions, Sai. Who do you think wins this? Shoal versus Airy, PG versus Hub.
As much as I'm a fan of Hub's Goa, I think this one is gonna go to PG. And on the other one, I'm gonna go against the current a bit here. I think Airy can make it happen.
All right. I guess I'll be a contrarian, and I think we're gonna see a Shoal Hub loser semis. Yeah, I guess we can't really watch, but I can imagine what's happening. Aries. Wait, we've seen Aerie play in Swiss, right? She played her Perilla.
I believe so, yeah. If I do remember correctly, it was, but we also saw some Saffron, I think, because I see some Saffron reported.
I see. I don't. Oh, the only thing I remember about Aries Perilla is that like I really hated it because I lost.
Oh.
I lost more than I wanted to. Yeah, the Perilla character. This Perilla character is very very strong, but that's probably because I just haven't played against it much. PG up 1 against Hub. Let me just like theater of the mind that game. Hub's up 2 against Hub. I wonder if they already finished and they're just reporting now. Yeah, but I do think the PG Hub match probably went something along the lines of Hub is trying to play slow and safe, and then PG pulls him and then hits him with his wrench. And that just happens for 3 to 5 games.
Okay, but Garden, I hate to alert you, but you're too quiet.
I'm too quiet. It's a horror show. I'm sorry. I'm home for the holidays, and I didn't want to bring all my stuff back. It's so sad. Incorrect buzzer swing Shiso against me.
Oh, PG just 3-0'd with the Shiso.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
All right. It looks like you were right with a one of them.
And I will be right with the other.
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
And now where's the results?
Are they finished? Actually, let me pull up the. I'm watching the results on the stream, which means everything's like really delayed.
Well, okay. Well, you're not very delayed. That one hasn't been reported yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just waiting.
I see.
Also, thanks everyone for watching so far. We had like 80-something viewers at one point, which was totally real and not because European Omega Strikers rated us. Oh yeah. Duelist is fun. It's
Duelist is fun.
Might be the best clip game of all time.
Yeah, I don't remember why I stopped playing, but I think it was just vibes. I just like I went to engineering school and then I was like, okay, new year, new me. And I stopped playing Duelist. Man, this Shoal Airy set is what's it called? The suspense, it's killing me. I know realistically they're like waiting till the end to report, but I do like to imagine it's just a 7-minute game. And they're both sitting in the back just like pea shooting each other.
Unfortunately, it looks like I might not be correct.
You might not be correct. Oh, Shoal up 1.
Wait. Wait a second.
It's just like they're rolling in at the end. Right now it's 1-1.
Like I could have just.
Oh, it's
asked,
1-2. Aries' favor.
I could have just asked who won, but.
No, this is way more.
Yeah,
dramatic.
looking at the slow reports is so much more fun. Oh, but Shoal gets a win there. It's 2-2.
Oh my gosh, it's a game 5. It was a game 5 banger and we missed it.
I should have just held it. And Shoal takes
Shoal.
it. I
Dang,
can't
that
be
was
right forever.
Wow. That was really close though in my head. In my head, all 5 of those games were single-digit HP nail biters.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have Shoal versus PG in loser semis, and
yeah.
these two were first and second coming out of Swiss.
Oh yeah, really excited to watch this match. Just 2 mechanical demons fighting each other.
Remember when PG used the washed tag on Sir GG always?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much. My memory is really bad. What's his tag now?
Unwashed.
Oh, unwashed. Damn. Alright. Shoal versus Papa Gurgle.
Winner faces
On the-
numbers.
Yeah, and winner of that fights Varia. We'll see if Shoal can claw his way back into a rematch.
Right, PG Shoal.
Saitama Shiso skin. That's kind of cool.
Harissa versus Shiso, waiting to get into match.
The suspense, it's killing me.
Apparently, Shoal's palette looks really goofy on PG's side.
Yeah, yeah. He's using a modded palette, I think. I wonder if that's like gonna be a problem. Hopefully not.
Well, looks like we're heading in. The loser semi. PG versus Shoal. Shiso coming out, and this Shiso rework is a little crazy.
Yeah, this Shiso rework. I remember. I'm not gonna take credit for this, but I remember back when everyone was arguing about Shiso. I said it would be cool if he just had 6 bullets that he could not regen. If we can pull up the logs, if that chat is still up. I remember saying that pretty early, but yeah, it's really sick. This new Shiso is like amazing. Speaking of this new Shiso, what a crazy combo!
Wait, that wasn't real.
No. He dropped that, but you can't hit step because it was a pull, so the lasso pulled him back in.
Oh, so it was real.
I think it was real. I think it was real. He dropped the combo because of a hit step, but pulls kind of say no to that. So
Wow.
that was crazy. Yeah, and then we just get a little break where they emote at each other because of the lag. All right, down 1 bullet. Oh, he finds it again. No way. Just another casual 40 damage.
This version of Shiso is so cool. PG is playing it very, very well though, finding the openings, and Shoal usually very good on the defense, right? So I think the later this set goes, I think the more likely Shoal is going to be just not getting hit by a lot of those openings.
Oh, the dodge on return is in there. I'm curious to see how good Shiso's control the front row is. That weapon too. Hits in a really awkward way. That might make it not the easiest to contest, as opposed to a Harissa's just 3 wide sweep.
Shoal's finding a lot of good, consistent damage though, and making this game very even.
Oh no! I think he could have killed there if he didn't walk.
That's a little unfortunate. Waiting out the lag spike a little bit. Looks like we're back.
Both players on full mana, full hands, and pretty much next touch kills here, I think.
Yeah, and PG is really trying to find the combo starter here. Oh, finds an interrupt, finds some poison damage. Sweet spots on the other end! Oh, it's so close. It's a bit of a horror. They're both trying to wait out the lag as well.
Oh my god.
What a parry.
Oh, the parry! Ooh, that's crazy.
Oh, bit of an unfortunate lag situation at the end. But,
oh man.
But also a crazy last hit situation, and Shoal pulling out the K-Wave, and K-Wave is such a consistent card, I think. It's one of the cards that's just stayed very relevant throughout the lifetime of Duelists.
Oh yeah. K-Wave just always good. Sends him to the back, combos into the entire deck list. Like, it's crazy. Bouncing blade, interrupt. Shoal just let everything rip.
And got some damage thanks to it, but on the other side, PG staying relatively healthy as well. Both players staying around 50, a lot of health to burn through at the moment, and Shoal is doing so pretty consistently, right? The damage is coming in a lot more consistent a lot more frequently than the big bursts that PG is putting out, but the damage potential from PG can't be understated. A good shield drop there to knock its shield broken, but PG is now at a very low amount of health, and oh no, the lag strikes again.
The horror, the absolute horror of it all. Alright, looks like the two players will be waiting it out a bit. Hopefully we're... Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Oh no, this one's looking especially nasty.
It's a nightmare, it's a nightmare. Alright, game analysis while this is happening. Shoal has 3 bullets, not Shoal. PG has 3 bullets left. I feel like being low HP against Shisa with bullets is a similar situation to being low HP against the... Oh, did he drop that combo or was that just fake to begin with? Almost watching that K-Wave.
Yeah, I think it could have been a combo, but now PG's in so much trouble. One good hit will do it. Bouncing blade, pull, good hit step, but the kinetic wave.
Single digit ending yet again.
K-Wave might be the GOAT.
Yeah, just controlling the front is, that K-Wave card is so scary because that's so fast.
Oh, but a really good swing from Shoal to start off the damage here. PG trying to cycle to a good start in the hand to try and start a combo, but it's Shoal who is on point with the damage early and building up a massive lead.
PG just shoots him twice in the head. Yeah, only 3 bullets left, but Shoal's still at 77 HP, which is a lot. We'll see if he can win before he runs out of fuel.
Oh! PG is only at 1 bullet left, but that was a very good cash out, right? The deficit reduced to about 10 health.
I think it'll be interesting to see like how Shisa plays when he's out of steam. PG holding on to his last bullet, maybe to look for a combo big enough to just shred through that last 13 HP, but Shoal finds a pullback into K-Wave. Classic bread and butter there. Ends the game, bringing us to 2-1 Shoal's favor.
Now it's a little bit scary for PG, right? Because you have to try and find consistency, but with how well Shoal's playing on the defense and with how many more openings Shoal is getting, it's hard to be consistent with this deck.
Oh, nice parry on the Paragon. Oh, and the Shoal's combo is always so... Oh, I say that, but PG with a nasty combo of his own, and he used no ammo for that. That's interesting.
No ammo is crazy.
I wonder if that was a decision to hold on to his bullets, or if that combo just didn't call for any.
Oh, but we see a lot of counter hits there. PG trying to find an opening, but Shoal punishes. 5 health remaining, and despite the game being even just a few seconds ago, PG's 1 hit away. Shoal is at 47. All it takes is 1 solid opening, but maybe PG's the one who could find it here. 18 health, that's a start, but it's Shoal who converts.
Shoal finds it in the end. What a series, what a series. Really explosive gameplay from both players there.
Wait, Shoal? Wait, Shoal, you have to come back.
Yeah, you're playing again against numbers. Oh, really excited to see the overseas connection. Hopefully it's not too much of a nightmare.
Yeah, this is Europe versus South America, so...
Yeah, it'll... Hopefully it's all good vibes. Numbers thinking, will he play the Terra?
Might be the answer. Oh?
I have not seen this one before.
Rilla?
Yeah, Numbers hovering Perilla right now. Varya calling it in the chat. I bet he's on the parry. He knows something we do not. What is this Perilla deck? Last letter. I wonder if this is like a like one of those high ping decks where you just have to try to react to something.
Seems like a very similar combo-oriented deck to the Shisa deck, actually.
Yeah, you're just looking for the apprehend, double team, and finish it off with the last letter, big bomb.
It's a very find your combo starter and try to cash out on that combo starter, really. Oh, the one and only Dark Diamond 2222 in the chat right now, recognizing the deck.
High roll W2.
And that's a high roll.
Yeah. My god.
One more touch kills with another high roll.
That is crazy.
But right back is Shoal, right? When Numbers isn't finding that big opening, it is Shoal who is able to play the game, play the chip damage, and that's a lot of chip, that's a lot of health gone on the side of Numbers as well, but Shoal's got to be careful because Numbers is pressing a lot of buttons.
Yeah, Numbers is pressing a lot of buttons. I saw a bunch of buttons being pressed off that invade apprehend hit, I think, but nothing much to follow up on it. Shoal's in danger here. That last letter is just glowing on the bottom right of the screen.
Oh, and
Ooh,
hits it.
Shoal at death's door pretty much, but does find a... I don't know, I do feel like both players can kill with one touch here. Shoal's on a shuffle, but... Oh, Numbers...
Oh, last line
No,
doesn't
he's not...
connect.
They changed the hitbox. It's a hoarder.
But still last hit for both players. One will do it here. Setting up the web, trying to stuff the approach perhaps. Trying to position for it as well. Has the bouncing blade. 11 health remaining. 13 on the other side. Finds the starter and Numbers will secure it.
Oh man, that W2 seems strong. That's a laser beam that just pulls you twice. That's, you know. Oh, it's happening again. Okay. Damn. That was sweet spot too, wasn't it? That's wild.
On the bright side for Shoal though, did find damage back, but another opening found by Numbers, and already at 35 health, 20 seconds have passed.
Numbers was 2 mana off of throwing a double team onto that combo too. He's looking for a last letter here as well.
Trying to close it out.
Pick up her webs for mana back? What is happening? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That is what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Finds the last letter too, off the hit step. And
the web's also root. Huh?
Numbers, it knows exactly what the mission is. Finds the root, finds the pressure, but a good dodge away from Shoal to stay alive here. Trying to keep the dream alive, but it's going to be so difficult. Last letter, shield break. Pull?
The Perilla shield break seems to not be as good as some other characters, but damn. That W2 is strong. Just getting caught by, you get hit by a double T and apprehend. You know, pretty much anything in this deck combos off of that. That seems very powerful. 2 hits too, so you can also just accidentally walk into it by accident.
Shoal thinking a little bit. His Numbers is looking so solid. Knows the game plan. Locked in the deck. Got the combos, and now is up 2-0.
We have seen Shoal in this position once before.
Shoal is known for the adaptation.
Yeah, we'll see if he can come back swinging and make it bring us to Game 5.
It's gonna be tough though. Taking time.
Wonder what's happening. We're just looking at this loading screen for a while.
I hope we didn't miss the next game.
I hope so too.
Wait, there's no way, right? I'm gonna press the leave button. Did we miss it? We missed it!
Oh no. Oh, it's a horror.
That's a horror.
Yeah, wait.
Well, I hope that
yeah, if Shoal wins, we can at least hop back in. But
yeah. Wait, they have to come back to lobby, right, for us to hop back in?
Yeah. So maybe like someone let them know. So I'm getting news that this happens when they both mash rematch before spectate catches up. So they were both raring to get into the next game.
I won't disturb them because they're both very focused. We can always check replays.
That is true. That is true. Who's your money on?
I think Numbers has it in the bag.
Nah, Shell's got this. He always adapts. He always does it, I believe. You technically won't get a replay? Oh no.
Yeah, they could send it. I'll just ask.
This is a real toe, not toe biter, nail biter. It's a real nail biter.
I can't believe you were about to say toe biter.
My bad. Wait, is Numbers up 2-0 with the toxic parry deck? Yes.
That is indeed what is happening here, and might be 3-0 up if we get to catch the replay.
Yeah, and we're locked out of the spectator, so we can't even see what's going on here.
Oh, Brazil has arrived, and unfortunately, we are waiting for this one to be over so we can watch the replay of the real toe biter.
Man, come on.
Oh, it looks like it was a 3-0.
It looks like Numbers won. Just saw on Numbers stream. Okay. 3-1.
They had 2
right,
games?
yeah. Okay. Those are fast 2 games, I guess.
We can check the replays after. And replays after. Game 3 and 4. Well, looks like we're heading to Grands instead.
Oh yeah. It's fine. My goat, best Solisi, would never lose to this deck, I believe. All you gotta do is dodge a lot of things. Very simple, very simple.
All right. Well.
All right. Yeah, so he just has to dodge the W2, doesn't he? And also like stay out of the front.
That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for.
Oh, but Numbers just finding it right back. Varia finds the classic combo Stefan Sweet Spot into Crossfire.
Oh, and a good stuff out by Numbers to not get caught there.
Varia tries to step back from the front, dodge the melee cards, but gets pulled right back into the W2. Just feel like this.
What a combo!
Yeah. What a combo indeed, yeah.
All the way from the front row.
Series might end up being a battle for the front row here. Both characters with a lot of very high damage, big AoE melee spells. Varia taking the first round. Yeah, I do think whoever gets better control of the front 2 columns is just going to take this one.
Varia is playing very explosively, and I think Numbers is focused on offense here, so...
Numbers was like half a mana off from dealing another plus 15 damage on top of that combo.
It's a very offensively oriented match here, and I think we're seeing it in that Numbers not focusing nearly as much on the defense, so Varia is finding big openings, but when Numbers cashes out, it is devastating.
Oh, Bavaria finds him back on the step lands.
Big pressure here, trying to find a little bit more now. But it is a cash out. Not enough.
Not enough mana, yeah. Ooh, the step dodge to just deal 2 damage with no follow-up, but shows that Numbers can't just hide behind his trap and stay safe. Oh, this is really scary for it now.
Yeah.
That's game 2.
Gets caught in the root. And Numbers will close that one out, but it was close. It was very close.
It was very close.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Into another game here. Yeah, Varia instantly. That shear is just grabbing control of front 2 columns just like that. Oh, but Numbers. That W2 is so hard to dodge. Almost again, just barely, like a few frames off from another. Plus 19 damage from the bouncing blade into the sweet spot last letter there. Oh, Bavaria finds the auto slash into Crossfire.
Yeah,
That Sheer is doing work this series, just keeping numbers away from the front there.
yeah, Sheer in the matchup where both of you want control of the front, like Varia is just using it so well to punish approaches, to catch, and get the sweet spot there with the combo.
The apprehend tech! Oh my gosh, I'm an apprehend believer now. I was a doubter, I'm a believer.
Varia one game away from taking the entire thing.
That was clean. Alright, numbers swapping off the Perilla.
Going for the Shiso? What do you think the deck's gonna be?
Have we seen this Shiso before? I don't know, it really could be anything. I feel like every single time I see numbers, he has some insanely different deck with some insanely different playstyle. Now, if I'm numbers here, I pull out the I pull out the undodgeable Reva and run that one back.
I don't know.
But I'm not numbers, and I'm not there.
I don't think it looked too good in the matchup.
Oh, Newbie showed up in the call to cheer for his fellow DBFZ player.
Oh, going with the Terra, okay. Going with the tried and true.
Oh, we've seen... Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, because I do feel like even though what's it called? Numbers is really good at that Terra. It does feel like I still do think that Terra into Salicy is just a nightmare matchup for the Terra.
I think Varia is just very well equipped to deal with numbers.
Yeah, Varia is also just like very well, period. Like he's really good at the game, so a lot of the more I guess I'd hesitate to call it a gimmick, but like if the only thing in the deck is dodge the W2 and like stay out of melee range, Varia can just like, you know, outplay that. He does have very good just mechanics.
Potentially last game here.
Flame Shiso, interesting. I do remember seeing this in Swiss, so he has played this deck before.
Oh yeah, I remember this now. It's very big damage potential, but I'm not sure if Varia is gonna get really caught by it, because I think it does the best against players who are stepping back, right?
Yeah. Also, hard to catch Salicy with Flame, because like, oh, you set my board on fire? That's a nightmare, you know? And you just dash to their side of the board.
Yeah, you just leave. You say no.
But numbers finding some purchase here. He's ahead. Just not anymore, but you know, very even. He was ahead for some time. 4 bullets left on the Shiso.
4 bullets left, a lot of damage potential, and we saw how numbers could just get 20 damage just like that, and those strings are what does the difference. Oh no!
It gets cancelled.
Oh, that would have been it, basically.
That would have been insane. That would have been like, if not game, it would have left Varia pretty much at like, you know, I guess like enough HP to just get shot. Varia fights back. 2 players are insanely even. Varia with a slight lead, but at this point, especially given this Shiso deck, I think next good touch might kill here. Both players at critical. Oh, is that it? Was that it?
So clean from Varia, and that is indeed it. Varia is the winner of Exodus 2.
Oh man, Varia, congratulations. Varia Pog. My goat Salicy, best Salicy player in the world. That's crazy. I believed in him. I never doubted him.
It's now time to invade the VC in the Duelist Discord that Varia and a bunch of people
do I have
are
to
in.
follow?
You better follow.
Man. I better follow. What are you gonna do? You gonna cry?
Yeah, I'll cry.
Ah, that's crazy.
What's a move?
Crazy.
Blaze and stuff.
Extreme jump scare.
But,
Is it worse?
I think I actually like
oh my god.
Some 50-something damage on you right within the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, you missed the salamander barely. I hit stepped out of it.
I did. Oh,
Oh no. Oh my god.
I'm so impressed with your Celsi, man. Like, holy crap.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. Dude, the drama was so real. Everyone was like, oh man, it's the villain Perilla.
Is that Perilla deck?
I need to watch your VOD so bad.
It's been really contentious. I think it's pretty doable. Like, there's a lot of room for outplay, but like, it's really stressful. It's like a really intense pressure deck. Like, if you fuck up twice, it's over. So people are really contentious about it. A lot of people hate it. But Oh, it actually
Well,
was.
I can't believe I'm back in this voice call. That's crazy.
Oh my god, it's guarded.
Crazy.
How many
Oh my
Yeah,
months?
I was
has
on
it
like
been?
it's been like 5 months. I was like I on purpose didn't come back here because like I'm done. I'm done with
Garden's
Duelist.
my
I'm out.
goat. I won for you, Garden. You're my goat. For real,
Thank
bro.
you, thank you. Thank you. The real ones will know that I believed in Varia since day one. Since day one, I knew he would be the best. I knew.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I can say I'm not the best LC anymore.
Alright, 1v1 right now. Come on. 1v1 right now.
Finals.
The energy is like so out of me, but yeah, I can play. Oh gosh.
Alright, we'll do a best of one.
Oh wait, I've got.
That's the one I'm gonna lose.
Okay, Varia, I have not played this game for more than I think
Yeah, we're
1 hour in the past 5 months. You got
yeah,
this.
but
It's
like
fine.
my emotions are like crazy right. You know, in that last game, by the way, my mom wanted to say something to me. I was like, no, I'm busy. I'm winning accident.
Varia, what are you gonna buy with the $50 you want? You gonna buy something fun?
I don't even know.
Holy moly.
Wait, how? I didn't even realize that there was pricing. How is this supposed to work?
Yeah. Since I'm on stream, can we? Thanks everyone for hosting. It's been a really awesome
Oh yeah,
tournament.
we're on stream.
But also since there's a consolation bracket where the winner gets a title, I would hope that all top 8 placers also get a title for like qualifying for top 8. I feel like they deserve it.
Post.
I'm just saying.
You should have just tactically sandbagged.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing I did, right? It's a good thing I didn't technically sandbag.
Actually, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he got an even bigger thing. So a winner's title.
Ugh.
Get the winner's title. That's correct.
So, as much as I would like to stream more tomfoolery and all of that, I actually have to go.
Thank you so much, Saya.
Thank you
So-
so much.
We miss you. We love you.
Yeah, thanks everyone
Taking
for
this party
watching.
somewhere else.
Thanks everyone for playing, and that's the end of the stream.
Go duelists.
See ya.
Please play Duelist of Eden. It's so hype.
It's peak.